Got fitted Japan! Yeah, all the telling me on business. I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase. Yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open man the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet are to the floor, and we're messing on go. Yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands. I'm all about my business. Let me love you till the morning. Let me love you till the morning, yeah.
What's up, faders, and welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about, well, in this episode, just one dude, and I am all by myself, just podcasting, all by myself again. Actually, that's not true. I'm getting faded with all you faders out there. And if you're drinking tonight, make sure you're drinking in a safe place. If it's a safe place or a safe space. I don't know what they say. But anyway, make sure you're drinking in a safe place, all right? At home, at a bar, someplace where you're not going anywhere on wheels. Wheels are bad when it comes to booze, all right? Cars, motorcycles, bicycles, roller skates, whatever you got, stay away from the wheels. All right, and speaking of booze, faders, you guys know that I love shochu, and all right, I love to get shochu that was brewed in a small little mom and pop little distillery. Did I say brewed? Okay, it's been a long day. It's been a long month, and I'll talk about that in a second after I talk about the booze. But yeah, I really prefer to support the little guy. I mean, there's so many huge corporations making huge amounts or massive amounts of booze, and the small little guy that's been producing shochu or nihonshu or even like a small microbrewery, I support those guys. That's where I want to give my money. Until I can't. It's kind of late tonight. It's not late. It's like 9:17 p.m. And yeah, so all the small mom and pop liquor shops, they're all closed. So I had to go to the liquor store, not the liquor store, but the supermarket down the street. I'm messing up all my words. Come on, Johnny, use your words. Okay, anyway, so I went to the supermarket and I got the next best thing. This is a bottle, a fine bottle of Dayame. And Dayame is a shochu that I tried. I think I tried it about a year and a half ago, and I remember it being very, very nice. It tastes like lychee, Japanese lychee. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to crack this baby open, we're going to revisit it, and hopefully it tastes just as good as I remember. Okay, here we go. Oh, I should probably read the label. It's a little dark here. Maybe I can do it. Okay. Let's see. Japanese traditional shochu. Okay, it's shochu. When it says things in English, sometimes it's kind of interesting here in Japan. Anyway, here we go. I've got the ice right here because I love to drink shochu on the rocks. And I'm pouring myself a healthy pour. Oh my goodness, yes, yes. It smells like lychee. Smooth, dry, and just 110% perfection. Okay, let's give her a go. Wow. Oh my gosh. Daime. Whoa, it's got a little kick. Daime is a very smooth shochu. It's got a really heavy lychee flavor to it. It's dry. It's not sweet at all. I mean, you would think it would be sweet, but no, it's not really sweet at all. It's very dry, and it's got this nice little aftertaste burn, you know? Nothing too harsh or anything, nothing that's going to wake you up, but it's just a little something that kind of cooks in the back of your throat just a little bit. It's kind of pleasant. I like it. Wow. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Yeah, if you want to drink shochu, and if you're in a pinch like I was this evening, yeah, Daime is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to hold the bottle up right here so you can see it. There you go. It's got a very classy label. Very, very cool. And it is see-through. It's basically, it looks like vodka, but it's not vodka. It's shochu. Oh my goodness. And for all you faders out there, shochu is not Japanese vodka because shochu is made with koji. And koji is a bacteria that they put into the, I guess they add it to it in the fermenting process before they distill it, which gives it that special little flavor and texture to it that makes it shochu instead of vodka. Vodka doesn't have koji. Okay, I'm not a science guy, I'm just a drinker. And yes, I'm going to get my fade on. I hope you guys are too. And if you are, hi kanpai. Hi kanpai, everybody. Cheers to each and every one of you out there in internet land. Oh my goodness. God, this could be dangerous. This is really good. This is really, really, really good. Ugh. But what isn't good is this month. Oh my God, faders. It has been a very, very busy month for your friend Johnny. Oh my gosh. It's tax season here in Japan. And yes, I've been organizing all my taxes, getting everything all set up, talking to my Japanese accountant. And pretty much this week, I've got, tomorrow, I got to get one more document and give it to the accountant, and then I am finished. I am finished. I've been slowly working on my taxes since December. And when you work freelance in Japan, yeah, it's not easy, even with an accountant. And I'm so glad to almost be finished with that. And after that is completely finished, then I can focus on my American taxes. Yay! So then I can do it all over again. And then I work with my American accountant. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, I know quite a few foreigners come to Japan and they don't pay taxes, but that's going to bite you in the ass. So if you are in Japan, coming to Japan, or planning on starting any kind of a business in Japan, get yourself a great accountant and stay on top of your taxes. Trust me, it's better to do it than to not do it. Even though it sucks. Oh my gosh, if you look at my skin, look at it. If you're watching this on YouTube, look at this. I'm breaking out. I'm like a 14-year-old little boy. I've got pimples all over my forehead and on the side of my face just because of all the stress. Because, and on top of that, on top of getting all my taxes in order, I'm organizing Tokyo Art Tank, which is my baby, my precious. So, taxes suck to do. It really sucks to do it. You got to do it. But Tokyo Art Tank is tough. It's really dynamic. There's a lot of things going on, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's like looking at the sun and enjoying it. It is absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Tokyo Art Tank is a 7-day art exhibition here in Tokyo. And there's going to be 35 awesome artists showcasing the best of their artwork in 5 separate rooms, and it's going to be amazing because A, that is incredible, but B, on every single day of the week we have so much going on. We've got a film festival, we've got yoga and art classes, we've got Tokyo Game Bridge, we've got the Drunk Poets that's going to do like this huge poetry night, we've got a DJ night, we've got a live band night, we've got so many things going on every single day of Tokyo Art Tank, and everything is free. Absolutely everything is free. So if you're in the Tokyo area, or if you're going to be in Japan from January, February, March, April 6th to April 12th, get your tail down to Gallery Conceal in Shibuya. It's a 3-minute walk from Shibuya's Inagashira line. It's so convenient. It's so easy to get to, and it's so awesome. It's free to enter. Come on in, enjoy the artwork, enjoy your time, enjoy some of the activities. And if you got a couple of bones in your pocket, definitely try to buy some artwork. Buy a t-shirt, support the artists. They need it. Oh my God, after doing my taxes, woo, I definitely need it. Oh, speaking of money, faders, tonight I'm going to do Got Faded Japan's After Dark, and it is such an incredible episode. Oh my goodness. Go to our Patreon down in our show notes and sign up for the Patreon, because if you sign up for the Patreon, you will get After Dark. And After Dark is the hardcore, dark, horrific stories that happen here in Japan. And these stories are absolutely, they're insane. It's like the very best of the dark, to be honest. And if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely check out that podcast. It is spectacular. And yeah, the money that you guys are sending for the Patreon, actually, it's not only just to like host the podcast, but it's going to go towards sending me out to go to special places to interview special people or to bring them here to Tokyo, including a Buddhist priest that does funeral ceremonies, I don't know if I should say this, a lot of really interesting people that are going to be absolutely incredible on this show that nobody's ever done before. So make sure you sign up for the Patreon, and I'm going to get that ball rolling because that's going to be insane. Yes. Got Fitted Japan After Dark. One hell of a show. Speaking of a show, faders, let's move forward and get into the news. All right, so here we go. Now, I haven't done the news in a while, in a couple weeks, just because I've had a couple of, a band and then an awesome photographer on the show. And if you've been paying attention, yes, those are some amazing episodes, but we weren't able to do the news in those 2 episodes. So I've got a lot of news. So without further ado, here we go. First story.
Yo, what's up, faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Hey, yo, what's up, Vaders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltink.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 yen each, about $20, but if you buy 2, you get the 3rd one for free. So come on down to thespiltink.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltink.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltink.com. Proper.
Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Fitted Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Fitted Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
A 26-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of assaulting his 20-year-old wife after he bit her on the back during an argument at their home. Oh, I thought it was during sexy time. According to police, the incident occurred at around 8 p.m. on Wednesday, TBS reported. Police said the man has admitted to the allegation. The wife called the police and her husband was arrested on the spot. Maybe he was a vampire. He missed the neck. He was drunk. Police said the victim was bleeding from a back injury when they arrived. Oh my God, holy smokes. She was taken to the hospital to be treated. Oh my gosh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, don't bite. I mean, geez. I mean, don't you learn that when you're a kid not to bite? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. And arguing. How do you do that? Like you're arguing face to face, and then she turns around to walk away, and he just runs up and bites her. He does like a piranha. How does that happen? Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine biting anybody. I mean, biting. I don't like touching people, to be honest. That's why I really hate trains, and I couldn't imagine biting somebody. That you get like their skin in your mouth. That would be horrible. Oh my God, that would be a nightmare. I mean, that's a punishment. Oh my gosh. Speaking of punishment, what about karma or an eye for an eye or something? I mean, this guy should basically go to jail and have like all the prisoners bite him on his back and on his wiener. He might like it though, so maybe no. Oh my gosh. Okay, one glass down. Woo! Here we go, diamond. Should I have a glass for every story I read? Let's see how drunk I get. Oh, maybe that's a bad idea. Oh my gosh, I'm already having problems reading these stories. They're written all weird. They're all kind of screwy. But also, God, my eyes. My eyes are all dry. It's the stress, man. It's the stress of taxes and working and doing all this stuff and getting all this stuff and paperwork organized. The paperwork. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway. Okay, enough about that. Let's party. It's Got Fit in Japan. Moving forward, police arrested a man holding 3 knives, one in his mouth. Oh my gosh. This guy's got 3 knives, one in his mouth. I mean, what if he's like Jesus? He's like stabbed. He's got like a hole in one hand, a hole in another, and one of his mouth. I don't know. Let's find out. Last Sunday morning, a call came in to an emergency police 110 line from a woman in the town of Kuratsu, who said she'd seen a man walking along the road carrying a knife in each hand and one in his mouth. Well, I'll tell you what, faders. If it looks like a pirate, smells like a pirate, and drinks like a pirate, chances are he listens to Got Fit in Japan, or he's a pirate. Police officers were dispatched to the neighborhood where the man was seen at around 8:40 a.m. Oh my gosh, that's kind of early to be roaming the streets with knives. Wait. That's one sentence. Where the man was seen at around 8:30 a.m., the 3 blades with lengths of 13.5, 17, and 18 centimeters appeared to be all cooking knives. Unfortunately, not Rambo knives. Now, wouldn't that be cool if they're like Rambo survival knives? But no, they're cooking knives. Maybe the man was a chef and he was just going to work. With the man holding the 3rd knife in his mouth by a handle. Oh my God, so he had the handle in his mouth, not the blade. Oh, that's weak. Understandably wanted to know what sort of plans he had that required him to have more knives than hands. The man told the officers, quote, "I'm on my way to an acquaintance's house to get some vegetables." Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I mean, if you're going to run down the street with like knives in your hands and one in your mouth and you say this, it makes sense. It totally makes sense. And in general, people here in Japan are quite honest. So, I mean, if he says this, I would say 9 times out of 10, it's true. The man had been placed under arrest on suspicion of violating Japan's sword and firearm control law. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, no, the knives were too long. You can have knives this long, but they have to be at your home. You can't be walking down the street with like a knife that's 18 centimeters long, which is like 18 centimeters long is like, I got a ruler right here. Who's an artist? Johnny's an artist. Here we go. 18 centimeters. It's about, that's not long at all. Dude, my wiener's bigger than that. Way bigger than 18 centimeters. 18 centimeters is kind of small. Unless that's millimeters. No, I think that's centimeters. Yeah. It's only about this big. That's not big. I mean, it sounds kind of big. 18 centimeters, because you think 18 inches. You're like, whoa. Now that's not a knife. That's a knife. But holy smokes. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, I guess he broke the law, so that is kind of bad. But, yeah, he kind of had a good reason. He was going to go do some gardening, you know? Jeez. But I guess, what would be the right way to do that? I mean, just kind of like put them in a bag, have them wrapped up or something? I don't know. I have no idea. I should know. Okay, moving forward. Dentist arrested for allegedly committing indecent act on female patient during treatment. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see here. All right. Oh, gosh. I really should read these articles before I do this show, but I've just been so busy. Okay, so let's think. Okay. He molested her during the treatment, the dental treatment. Do you think it's during the x-ray? So during the x-ray, he's like, click, click. He's looking. He's like, oh, this is the only way I can see boobies. Click, click. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, moving forward. Police in Shizuoka City have arrested a 49-year-old dentist on suspicion of committing an indecent act on a female patient in her 20s during treatment in mid-November last year. According to police, the dentist is believed to have reclined the chair at the start of the appointment, as you do, that's normal. Cover the patient's eyes with a towel. Okay, yeah, they do that too. That's totally normal. Told her to open her mouth. Now that's normal. Very normal at a dentist's office. And then he put his genitals in her mouth at the Surugara Ward Dental Clinic, where he serves as director. Okay, now that's not normal at all. That's not normal. That's bad. See, that's where he crossed the line. It was like it was going good so far. Good. And then he dropped the ball. No, first he dropped his pants, and then he dropped the ball. I'm so stupid. Now, all right, faders, now the booze is kicking in, all right? Now, okay, buy the ticket, take the ride. We're going on a ride tonight. Here we go. Oh, my God, that's crazy. Now, wait a second. All right, now, I go to the dentist twice a year. Every 6 months, I go to the dentist. I would go more if I could. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about my teeth. I know I got a lot of friends with really messed up teeth, so I don't want to be at that level, so I take care of them. So I go at least twice a year. Now the thing is, everything there was normal, but the thing is, the seat, usually when the seat goes down, it doesn't go down that far. You know, it only goes down to like 18 centimeters. No, it goes down kind of low. But I mean, how did this guy put his genitals in her mouth? Like, I mean, does this guy have like elastic balls that are like he could stretch them out like Gumby or something? Like, I mean, how does he do that? Does he have like a water hose for a wiener or something? Because the thing is, it's just like, I mean, that's got to be like some kind of like Olympic move or something, or maybe this guy does a lot of yoga or something like that, because that doesn't seem easy to do, you know? I mean, to be honest, it's kind of impressive in a really bad kind of way. But oh my gosh. Hey, anyway, yeah, dentists out there that's listening to Got Fit in Japan, don't do that. No. But holy smokes, how did he do that? That's so weird. I can't imagine that, because you know another thing is, those seats are really big. They're like a lazy boy. You know, they're made for people of all sizes. You know, so I mean, tall people, short people, or round people, thin people. You know, so it's just like, I mean, wow. I have no idea how he did that. Well, let's see. Maybe we can find out. Okay. According to police, the dentist is believed to have reclined the chair at the start. Oh, I already read this. Okay. The woman told her family about the incident, and her father contacted police. Police said the suspect has admitted to the allegation. And that's the end of the story. Oh, my God. You know, sometimes these stories just don't give us enough information, because, you know, I would really not like to know more about this, you know? I mean, it's not fascinating, but it's like really interesting to know like how he did that. That's so weird. Anyway, but the good thing is this guy's going to go to jail for a very long time, lose his license. I mean, this dentist office is obviously going to get closed down because, I mean, nobody's going to go there. Well, probably a few people will go there now, but most people will not go there for sure. Okay. Next story. Man arrested in rural Japan on charges of leaving obscene DVDs in stores as gifts for, quote, healthy men, end quote. I don't make this stuff up. I really don't. I really, really don't. Let me just read that again. This is my second big glass of shochu. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, Dynamite is so fantastic. Time out from the news. Dynamite, the cool thing about this drink, this shochu, I recommend putting it in a full glass of ice. Because the longer it's in this glass of ice, the glass is slowly going to melt, and it kind of like it doesn't amplify, but it changes the taste. And I think right now where the ice is half melted, this taste right here is absolutely spectacular. I mean, this is... Oh my God, this is incredible. Dynamite, my God, you're amazing. God, you're amazing. You are a good shochu. I just want to take this shochu and hold it like it's a little puppy. You're safe with me. Don't worry. I'm going to take care of you. Yes, yes. We're going to go for walks. We're going to go to the park. We're going to go to the movies. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Yep. Oh my gosh, what a great shochu. Whew. All right. Oh, yeah. The news. Okay, yeah. I do not make this up. This is completely true. So let me just reread this article title one more time. Man arrested in rural Japan on charges of leaving obscene DVDs in stores as gifts for healthy men. All right. Okay. All right. I thought I've seen it all. Apparently not. Welcome to Got Faded Japan. If this is your first time listening or watching this an episode of Got Faded Japan, well, here you go. This is it. Okay, let me blow this up. Okay. At around 3 a.m. on December 9th in the town of Komatsushimura, Tokushima Prefecture, a laundromat worker discovered that someone had left a DVD on a counter within the facility, with the following message written on the disc, otherwise blank surface. Quote, "For healthy men, feel free to take this," end quote. Okay, I don't know. Do healthy men really need porno? And who has a DVD player? I don't have a DVD player. I can't remember the last time I had a DVD player. Wait, I think I do. It was when I got this for CDs up here, which I don't even use. It's just collecting dust. Oh, my PlayStation 2. My PlayStation 2. Yes, my PlayStation 2 had a DVD player. That's right. Wait, I guess I got a DVD. Well, anyway, yes, you got to think about it. And if you got to think about it, it means you really don't have one. So anyway, this guy's leaving DVDs for people who don't need them because they can't use them. And anyway, and doesn't this guy know about the internet? Anyway, moving on. It's not clear whether the laundromat worker personally checked the discs. What a stupid word. The discs content. God, I can't read. All right, I give up. This show's over. Check the discs contents, or if that was done by the police. But in any case, the disc turned out to contain indecent videos and still photos of women, as this is generally not applied in criminal proceedings to professionally produce pornography. It is that the disc shown women either engaged in sexual acts or in compromising situations taken by upskirt or hidden restroom cameras. Gross! Either without consent to be filmed or for these images to be distributed. Local media reports that the women shown in the images are residents of the Tokushima, and with the prefecture being one of Japan's least populous and not known for having any especially outsized amateur pornography community. Now, I didn't know that. That would make all the sense and all the more likely that these images were voyeuristic in nature and taken without consent. Now that's super bad. Somewhat ironically, recording may also have led to the police to the person responsible. A similar DVD was left in a convenience store near the laundromat on the same night, and after examining the in-store security from the into locations, investigators say they were able to identify a 67-year-old construction company executive from Mima, a few towns over. The man has since been placed under arrest on suspicion of distributing obscene recorded media. Now, this is weird. This guy's kind of like the Japanese Johnny Appleseed, leaving DVDs all over the place. Oh my gosh. I don't know why these people call the cops. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't be like leaving porno. I mean, all right. Even if a little kid found this, the kid's not even going to know what it is. Kids don't even know what DVDs are anymore. So if a little kid found it, they'd be like, what is this? It's a Frisbee. Wow, it's a toy. You know, because I mean, the thing is, it's just like leaving these anywhere. If somebody finds one, chances are they're just going to throw it away. You know, I mean, who's going to take the chance of finding a DVD and putting it in their computer or playing it on their TV player or something like that, because you're going to get some kind of a virus or something like that. I mean, anything can happen. So yeah, I mean, it's bad that this guy, I mean, how old was this guy? 67. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess, I mean, he grew up with DVDs. He probably grew up with VHS tapes. He probably had like, what was before VHS? Beta? Was it Beta? Anyway, so yeah, I guess this is kind of bad. But it's a harmless crime, though. Because nobody's ever going to play one of those DVDs. Anyway, it's funny. It's a funny story, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it could have been worse. He could have been like leaving magazines. Because the little kids can find a magazine and they're like, oh my God. But then again, I mean, when I was a little kid, that's kind of like how we found out about, like, you know, what girls look like. You know, we found her dad's stash, or a kid in the neighborhood would find his dad's stash. And you like come to, like, you know, like where all the neighborhood kids hung out, and they'd be like, yo, I found something. And this is serious. We'd be like, what did you find? Like the answers to like what? Like Monday's like math test or something? He's like, no, even better, you know? And then we'd find like, you know, we'd find the magazines and oh my gosh. or we'd find the VHS tapes. Yeah, no, that's even weirder. Anyway, let's see here. How many stories do we have left? I'm getting really faded. I think I'm drinking this way too fast on an empty stomach. Holy smokes. Bad idea to drink some more. Woo! There we go. Okay. I'm stumbling all over these articles, and I apologize for that. I just basically took all these like stories today, and I'm just like, this is good. I've been so busy. I've had no prep. Okay, so this is a raw episode. All right. Here we go. Man who stayed at a hotel without intending to pay arrested at another hotel in Hokkaido. Police in Hokkaido City, Hokkaido, have arrested a 50-year-old unemployed man on suspicion of fraud after he spent the night in a hotel and then left the next day without paying. According to police, Satoshi Suzuki stayed at a hotel on January 20th, TBS reported. He left the next morning without paying the 27,811 yen bill for his room. And in today's currency, 27,000 yen is like $50. It's so bad. Food and drink. After Suzuki hadn't shown up at the front desk by checkout time, hotel staff went to his room, but he had gone. The hotel contacted police. On Friday, Suzuki attempted to check in at another hotel. However, the hotel had received a police alert about him and called the police, who arrested him. Police quoted Suzuki as saying, quote, "I wanted to sleep in a hotel. I didn't have any money, so I stayed there without paying. So what?" End quote. Well, guess what, Suzuki? Now you can stay at a hotel for free, and it's called jail. Sometimes I got it, Fader. Sometimes I got it. Sometimes I don't. Okay, I said the last story, but you know what? I got some more in here. Let's keep it going. I haven't read the news in a while. Let's find a good story. Okay. Oh, God, I'm so freaked out about this. Oh, my God. I didn't tell my story. Okay, I'll tell my story after I read this story. Okay, so I got a story that's related to this story, okay? Daime, I love you. Here's another. So I'm going to pour a little bit more for every story. Ooh, and I'm doing Got Faded Japan After Dark soon, too. Ooh, now that's going to be fun. Here we go. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. Next story. 64-year-old man arrested for threatening passenger with box cutter on train. This is a nightmare for me. Just first off, it reminds me of September 11th. And on September 11th, Faders, I've said this story a million times. On September 11th, on that day, I was flying from Detroit to San Francisco, right? And my flight, as I was waking up, getting ready for my flight, my dad called my mom's house and he's like, "Watch the news." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Turn on the news." I'm like, "Dad, I just woke up, I was out late." He's like, "Turn on the fucking news." I was like, "All right." So I turned on the news and then I realized I wasn't going to fly for at least a while. And I didn't for at least like a week. But yeah, so this is terrifying for that. And the second thing is, I take the trains quite a bit. I don't like taking the trains, but I take the trains because you have to take the trains. It's Tokyo. But this is absolutely horrible. Anyway, let's continue. 64-year-old man arrested for threatening passenger with box cutter on train. Kyoto. Police in Kyoto, oh my God, this is so stupid. These articles are written poorly, and it's all right. We read the articles, and when we read the articles, we mess up. We stumble over words because, like, sometimes the words are written wrong or they're misspelled, and we stumble over them and stuff because it's just like it messes up your flow when you're reading, right? And that happened to me twice today, by the way. And this one right here, this article, they spelled Kyoto, Kyooto. Kyoto. So, police in Kyoto have arrested a 64-year-old man for allegedly pointing a box cutter at a passenger on a train and threatening to kill him. According to police, the incident occurred at around 9:55 a.m. That's odd. Usually this happens later, like in the evening, like last train. But anyway, 9:55 a.m. Sunday on a Keihan Electric Railway limited express train running between Kuzuha Station and Hirakata City, Osaka Prefecture. Osaka. Love you. Osaka Prefecture and Chuoso Station in Kyoto. Kyoto! TBS reported. Police said Nobuyuki Okamoto, who was from Osaka, pointed a box cutter at a 46-year-old man and repeatedly said, "I'll kill you, I'll 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 kill you." Police said Okamoto has partially denied the allegations and quoted him as saying, "I only said, I kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you." No, I'm joking. I'm joking. As saying, quote, "I took out the box cutter, but I didn't say anything." End quote. You know what? Actions are stronger than words. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Think about it. None of the approximately 350 passengers were injured. Witness said the man and Okamoto's leg had bumped each other on the train, sparking not love, but dispute. A passenger who witnessed the incident informed the conductor and staff and called 110, and police arrested Okamoto. Yo, I tell you what, man, these trains, I mean, Osaka, well, you know what? Osaka was crazy when they had that huge festival thing down there. But, these trains are so crowded. Sometimes I take a morning train once or twice a week, and it's so crowded where basically the doors open up and it's already packed and 30 people get on, which makes it even more crowded, where pretty much you're being touched everywhere. Your ear, the back of your ear, the back of your neck. Somebody's breathing on the back of your neck, by the way. They're you're smelling ramen from yesterday, all right? It is gross. You're completely being touched by everybody everywhere. And you're there and you're listening to your music and you're praying to sweet baby Jesus that your earbuds do not fall out, because if one earbud falls out, sayonara, you're not going to get that back. You can't move to get that back because you can't move anything. You can't even move your toes. You are screwed. You're screwed. You're screwed. You want to come to Japan and enjoy all the sightseeing stuff or whatever? Well, guess what? To get around, you're going to take these trains. You're going to be a part of it. Oh, man, and it's not fun. So for this guy to bump another guy's leg for this, and then that to escalate to this kind of a situation, it's just ridiculous. Because every time I get on like the morning train, dude, my leg's touching somebody else. My knees are touching somebody else. But that's just what it is. Buy the ticket, take the ride. You're in Japan, you're on the trains. That's what happens, okay? So, yeah, this guy was basically in a bad mood, and he had a razor. But I tell you what, you shouldn't have a razor. You shouldn't have anything dangerous on a train. The most dangerous thing you should have on the train is like this podcast. Listen to this podcast on the train. All right. This is where things are going to start to get stupid. All right, here we go. There we go. Another pour. Woo, there we go. Ho ho. Okay, we're going to continue with trains. Here we go. Man in his 70s arrested for trespassing on bullet train tracks. Now that is dangerous. These trains go 400 miles an hour. Or is it kilometers an hour? Doesn't matter. It's fast. These trains go fast. Do not go anywhere near the train tracks. Well, first of all, never go near train tracks. That's number one. But second, dude, bullet trains, stay away from the bullet train tracks, man. That is just crazy. Police in Toyohashi City, Aichi Prefecture, arrested a man in his 70s on suspicion of obstruction of business after he trespassed onto the Shinkansen, aka bullet train tracks, delaying services. Oh, that sucks. You're on your way to work or a business trip or something or a vacation, and then you're stuck on the tracks for 6 hours. That's horrible. I've been there. It's horrible. According to police, the JR Central, the incident occurred on Friday at around 1:45 p.m. Kyodo News reported that a call was made to 110 reporting that a man was walking on the tracks at Toyohashi Station on the Toko Areo Shinkansen line. The incident caused services to be suspended on the Tokoedo Shinkansen between Shin Osaka and Shin Fuji stations between Shin Yokohama and Nagoya stations, while safely checks were conducted. That must have taken a long time. Holy smokes. Operations resumed at around 2:30 p.m. All right, so 1:45 to 2:30. So yeah, the train stopped for only 45 minutes. That's not too bad. I mean, it's an inconvenience, but it could be worse. JR Central said 45 trains on both lines. Oh my God. 45 trains. Do you know how many people? Or I was just talking about how crowded the trains are. There you go. JR Central said 45 trains on both lines were delayed by up to 52 minutes, affecting approximately 36,000 people. 36,000 people. Holy smokes. Oh my God. Now, I don't know if this happens for people that do dumb stuff like this, but all right, don't quote me on this because recently a lot of laws have changed in Japan. So I'm kind of unaware of like what's legal and what's not legal, or what's illegal and how illegal it is, or what the penalties are. Things are changing rapidly here. And anyway, a while ago, if somebody jumped in front of a train and they committed suicide, and the train was delayed, and there's a cleanup crew that had to come in and a police investigation, all that cost would have been added up, and that person's next of kin would have to pay for it. So let's just say some guy had a bad day at work, and his boss called him a jerk, and he's like, all right, I'm done, I'm out, and he jumps in front of a train, and that train basically was stuck for, let's just say, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, and had inconvenienced maybe, I don't know, maybe 120 trains, and all those people were inconvenienced, and then the train companies had to pay some money to some people, a lot of the people or something, for the delayed trains, and the police and all that. It basically, this fee or this bill can like rack up to be like tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, well, easily $50,000, if not like more towards $80,000, like, which is 8 million yen, and or even more to be honest. I mean, it can get really ridiculous depending on the line and what time of day or whatnot, and what prefecture that this person was in. You know, if it was like Tokyo, of course it's gonna be more expensive than, like, I don't know, maybe Hokkaido. But anyway, regardless and stuff, the next of kin would have to pay for that. So I'm curious, because this guy held up 36,000 people for 52 minutes. That affected, I mean, so much business and so much stuff. I wonder if this guy is going to have to pay for, 36,000 people. I mean, that's got to be at least like, I mean, if everybody pays for a Shinkansen ticket from Nagoya, that's like $150. Jesus. I mean, that could be like $250,000 worth of fines. Holy smokes. Yeah. Talk about a bad day to go exploring on the tracks. But anyway, yeah. I mean, this is a very expensive mess up, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moving forward. Do we have any more stories? Teenager arrested after allegedly brandishing. Oh, here's another one. Okay, this is pretty stupid. Oh, wait. 17-year-old man arrested for expo. Oh, okay. Let's do another one. Okay. 72-year-old man arrested for exposing his lower body on Sapporo subway. Police in Sapporo, Hokkaido, have arrested a 72-year-old man on suspicion of public indecency. According to police, the man is suspected of exposing his lower body on a subway car traveling between Higashi Kuyakusho Mai and Kanjo Dori Higashi stations on the Tohu subway line at around 4:30 p.m. January 27th. A woman in her 30s reported that a man standing next to her was exposing his genitals and touching them. Ew. The man was subsequently identified through an investigation of security camera footage. I wonder if, like you got fingerprints, and every fingerprint is completely unique. I wonder if your dick's got its own little print. The police are like, these dicks match up. Police said the man who was arrested on Sunday has denied the allegation and quoted him as saying, quote, "I don't remember doing anything that would warrant arrest. However, I'm a bit forgetful, so it is possible I just don't remember," end quote. Hey, buddy, I've had 4 cups of shochu. I can relate, but I would never do this. Oh my gosh. Police said there have been other reports of a man exposing his genitals on the subway, and police are investigating further, believing it might be the same man. Or a copycat. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'll tell you one thing, man. Right now in Tokyo, it's pretty cold. I mean, it's February 19th. It's freezing. But in Sapporo, oh my god, for this guy to expose his genitals, what is he, like, Mr. Freeze? Oh my god. I mean, seriously, it's so cold up there. If it exposes his genitals, the woman might just think that he's exposing, like, his belly button. Oh my gosh. Can we do one more? Oh, we got After Dark. Let's see, is there another story? I thought there was one more. Oh, wait, there's one more, but it's a repeat. All right, it's another person on the train doing something stupid. Oh, yeah, my train story. Okay, let me tell you my train story. All right, check it out. Okay, so this was Friday. Was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was either Friday night or Saturday night. I was going to Shinjuku Sanchome, and I was on the Fukutoshin line. And anyway, I was on the train, and when I get on the train, I just mind my own business. I put on my earbuds, I listen to a podcast, and I zone out. I close my eyes, and I just pray nobody messes with me, right? If I get a seat, I do that. And then, if I'm standing, I kind of close my eyes. I kind of keep it cool, but still, whatever. But anyway, I just kind of zone out. But on this particular night, I'm sitting down and I'm zoned out and I'm listening to something. I don't know, but I think I was listening to the third. It doesn't matter. So I'm sitting and I'm listening to a podcast, and all of a sudden I just hear this commotion, right? And I've got the sound cancellation stuff on too, and I hear this commotion, right? So I look up and I see this white dude, right? And this white dude, he looks like he's like maybe 50 years old, and he's got this long brown stringy hair, and he's wearing like an army jacket like Rambo, and he's got some like weird old school like denim jeans, and he's got these like boots. Like, this guy looks completely out of place. He's obviously a tourist, but he doesn't look like a tourist. He looks like somebody that got like kind of teleported from like a homeless camp somewhere and brought into like Tokyo, right? It was so weird to see this guy. So this guy's on the train and he's making these weird chirping noises and he's moving around and he's jerking. And I'm looking at this guy thinking, dude, what the hell, man? What is this guy? And this guy's got this long brown like hair that's like, like a 1970s rocker. Maybe, if all his clothes were new and if he was like 19 years old with his hair, he would have been like the cool guy in the 1970s. But now he just aged out and he just looks like pretty much like a bum, right? And he's like standing in the middle of the platform, not on the platform, but in between the seats, right? And he's just like, he's moving around and he's making these weird noises and jerks. And he's like looking around sporadically, like he's freaking out, like he hasn't taken his medication or something. And I'm looking up like, oh my God, dude, this looks really bad. And then I'm thinking like, dude, should I ask if this guy's okay? Like, should I be like, hey man, are you all right? Do you need any help? Or did you like miss your stop? Japan's confusing, if you don't know what's going on. I wanted to say that, I was thinking about saying that. And then I looked to the left of me and there's like this this girl, it was a bigger woman. She might have been like maybe 500 pounds, I guess. She was very massive, and she was wearing like these really tight clothes, and she was looking over. She had this white blonde hair and big glasses and pinkish hair, and she's like looking over, and she had her phone, like I think she was filming. I don't know. I think so. Maybe they were connected or something like that. So, but anyway, I couldn't tell if this guy was in serious trouble, if he was doing something crazy, or if he needed help or something. And I didn't know if she was involved because they were at least like he was by one door and she's on the other door. And I didn't want to get involved for many different reasons, because if I got up and I was like, hey man, are you okay? Then everybody on the train thinks I'm involved. And then after that, whatever happens, I'm involved because I'm the foreign guy that's with the other foreign guy that's going crazy. And then there's this huge foreign girl that's like videotaping and stuff. But maybe she was filming him and they're in cahoots and they're doing like a TikTok video or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. So I sat there and I was like watching this guy like do this like commotion thing and making everybody on the car feel really nervous and uncomfortable, because everybody's kind of like looking down, being like, oh my God, don't do anything. Please don't do anything. I just got to get home. I've been working all day. Please don't do anything crazy. Please, you crazy tourists. Oh my God, please just let me get home. Just let me get home. Please. I was in the same boat, even though I wasn't going home, but that was absolutely crazy. And that's like but what do you do in that situation? Maybe that guy needed help. I don't know. I don't know. What do you do in a situation like that? Anyway, I did the Detroit thing, and I was like, yo, F off. I did nothing. My old school mentality was just like, I ain't doing shit. I'm not going to help you. Fuck off. Yeah. And basically that's what I did. And then my stop was actually the next stop. So then I just got off, and I just did my thing. But yeah, that was weird. But that guy, he was, I mean, either he's a really good actor or he's literally schizophrenic, freaking out or something. Like, I mean, that was the way he was moving and the sounds he was making. I mean, it was like almost like a Tourette freak out or something. I don't know. It was messed up. So when you're on a train, and I always close my eyes on the train. I think I'm going to stop closing my eyes on the train. I think when I get on the train, I'm going to keep my eyes open and just like make sure, because things are getting weird. So I think I'm going to keep my eyes open and just make sure, like, my space is safe. I want a safe space. Oh, my God. How long am I doing this podcast? Oh, my ice is almost melted. Anyway, I'm going to read one more story. Ugh. Teenager arrested after allegedly brandishing scissors on train in Tokyo. This story takes place in, you guessed it, Tokyo. Okay, Tokyo. A 17-year-old boy was arrested Friday for allegedly brandishing scissors on a train in Tokyo. Where did it take place? Tokyo. Causing panic among passengers who tried to flee the scene. See? There you go. That's why I'm going to keep my eyes open. I'm going to put on my headphones or my earbuds, and I'm just going to keep my eyes open. They're going to call me Johnny Eagle Eye. The boy did not directly harm anyone, an investigative source said, but 3 people were taken to the hospital after the train made a sudden stop on the JR Saikyo line, which runs between Tokyo and Saitama Prefecture. Very popular train, by the way. According to police, the boy pointed a pair of scissors towards the neck of a young woman who was sitting nearby. He was restrained by other passengers. Railway operators JRE said it received reports of injuries of multiple passengers who fell when the train made a sudden stop. Witnesses then used emergency handles to manually open the doors. Oh my God. With about half of them, roughly 1,000 passengers on the train, fleeing onto the tracks and running for their lives. Safety checks on the train were subsequently carried out, causing delays of up to 100 minutes on the Saikyo Nandagana lines, affecting about 95,000 passengers. A 20-year-old university student who was on the train that stopped recalled, quote, many passengers were in a panic, running away for their lives to the train car where I was. I was very scary. Oh gosh, they should really have a spell check. Anyway, or a grammar check at least. Anyway, yes. When you get on the trains, put in your earbuds, put on your earphones or headphones or whatever. Listen to Got Faded Japan, but keep your eyes open. Oh my gosh. And speaking of keeping things open, faders, definitely keep your ears open because soon we're going to have Got Faded Japan's After Dark. And After Dark, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink more of this Dynamite and I'm going to read the very darkest of the dark stories of, I guess, what's happening in Japan in the news this week. And it's going to be absolutely marvelous. So go down to the show notes, sign up for the Patreon, and listen to this episode because it's going to be spectacular. Oh my God. What an episode. I haven't read the news in a while. Obviously, I'm a little rusty. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I should reread these articles. I know, I'm sorry. I suck. But it's Anarchy Radio, faders. What do you expect? I mean, some podcasts these days are so polished that, you know what? I know, because I got a friend that works on a podcast that knows a guy that works on a very, 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 very famous podcast. Not Joe Rogan, but a very, very, very famous podcast. And you know what he said? He said they'll rehearse the podcasts. They'll have an episode with scripts, and they'll read the whole script, the whole podcast once. And then they'll do it again, and then they'll do it a third time. So what you're listening to on that podcast sounds completely natural, but it is completely fake. All the jokes are staged. They're written by other people. And it's just like actors basically just like saying all the jokes and doing all the stuff. And it's a very famous podcast. It sucks. This right here, nope. 110% real. And if you actually, this episode, this right here, most of the time, I don't even edit anything out. Almost never, actually. So it's like one long stream. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, without further ado, faders, let's cut this show and get on to After Dark. So, faders, I do want to say thank you very much for tuning into this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. Boy, oh boy, did this dynamite hit me hard. Woo! And I hope you faders out there that are drinking with me are enjoying this podcast, enjoying yourselves, and having a really good night, day, morning, or whatever you are, whatever you're doing and stuff, it's all good. But remember, do drink responsibly. Do not drink driving anything. Don't drink anything. Don't even walk. Sit down in a lazy boy, pour yourself a nice heavy drink of whatever you love to drink, and just enjoy the podcast and high come pie with me. Faders, thank you very much. I definitely look forward to seeing you at the next podcast. Peace.
My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure excuse me?
We're going freaking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Man, I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Ah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.